I'm a student of IIT Roorkee, studying UG first year. My course is Data Science and Artificial Intelligence in the campus of IIT Roorkee. Today we are going to discuss about a problem states that to write a program in C++ to calculate the power of a number using recursion method. As we all know, we all can calculate the power of numbers like squares and cubes up to a number that which we can tell easily. But beyond that, we will take so much time. By this code, we can find like 12 power 4 and 14 cube, like some big numbers, which will take more time that the computer takes very less time to know about. That we can know easily. Let's see. First, steps to write a code. First, we should give the input. A code mainly contains input, function, and output. Which input this program takes an integer as input. Input which is given by the programmer that will that the program takes into it. As we give any number, then the function is a body of a code which takes the input values and gives the output. Function which arrange the given numbers by the programmer, and it will arrange in a form that we can get the output easily. And this output, this programs gives an integer value which is a power of a given integer. As we know, as we given the integer value, so we get the output as an integer value. So like example, we are like as we are calculating the powers of a number, there are some main points to know about it. To calculate the power of a number, there are two main things to know. There is a power base and like exponent values. Base, which is the number which you want to find the exponent of it, power of it, and the exponent is the power how many times the base value is going to multiply. Like we have taken one example, like base is 2 and power is 3. Then we given the value 2 cube equals to 8, which is easily said by us. And methodology. This program is functioning through recursion method. As we know, as the title is to calculate the power of a number using recursion method. If recursion method, there are some steps which we should know earlier. Like to find the power of a number, we can find the power of that number by calculating its preceding, like preceding exponent number. Then we get one value. Like uh, we in recursion method, the the method is to find the present value by using the previous value. We will proceed by that by multiplying the present base with the preceding value. There is a point. We can see that above value by multiplying by its base, then we get the output for our code. Like as we know, we should calculate the power of the preceding exponent number. Then we'll get one value. Then that preceding value multiplying by its base, then we get the output of our code. This above method is said to be recursion method. It depends on its preceding values. So the basic theme of the recursion method is it depends on the preceding values. Like example, as we wrote example, let's take some base as a and exponent to the power n minus 1. N is any natural number, is natural integer, natural number, as a power n minus 1 into a, which a is the base. We are by the second point, we can note that that above value by multiplying by its base, like a power n minus 1 into a is raised to a power n. So we can find the power by using it. Like if we should find a power 7. Then we can start by n equals to 1. Then a power 0 into a equals to a power 1. As we move on, like n equals to 1 to 8, 1 to 6, then 1 to 7, then we can get the a power n value by. And now we can see the on let's see the code how to write how to write the power, how to calculate the power of a number by recursion method.
See the code. Hashtag include a string using namespace std. Then this is the comment out which we can describe about this point which does not taken by this program. This will be avoided by our compiler. And let's see the this line function to calculate power using recursion. This is a function which we are telling to calculate power using recursion. So that we write int power, uh, int base, int expression. We are using int base and int expression because as we told input is an integer, so base is also an integer and exponent is also an integer. Next, this is the data type and int is a data type, and we are creating the body type for the function. This is the body type for the function. uh, Base case, any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. As we all know that except for 0 power 0, for all integers like 1 power 0, 2 power 0, 3 power 0, the value is always 1. Like so, if except 0, remaining all base power 0 equals to 1, as this step will denote that. Next, recursive case, base power exponent equals to base into base power exponent minus 1. As we said in the previous slide, that uh, a power n equals to a into a power n minus 1. Like multiplying the preceding exponent power base power preceding exponent into base gives the required power of the base. This then return base into power bracket base. This step will denote this. So we use the comment out to tell about this step. This step. So this I have highlighted this blue color line. This step was explained by this comment out step. Okay. Then let's move to the next. This is the int main. Now we are we are progressing to function the our needed thing, that int main. This is the main function, and the main function we will provide the integers and it will also return as the integers. So the data type is int. The first int base exponent. As we all told, input are integers, so we wrote this. Next, as we see the comment out, uh, input from user. As we should give the input like base and expression exponent. This is our choice. So C out enter base, this enter base which we wrote as C out will be will be noticed in output. Let's see when we run the code. Next scene, we can write any number. It is a base and C out. Next enter exponent. Then we can scene exponent. Then we can write exponents. All the recursive function and display the result. This this step will help that it will call this function which we have described before, that it will call this function and it will do the recursion method and give us the output. Then as we can see, there is cout here, that ba that base and power exponent equals to result. This result is the base power exponent. As we determined that result equals to base power exponent and return 0. Let's see how it works. enter base. I have entered the base like 2 and exponent 3 as I have given in the example. Let's see. You can see that 2 cube equals to 8. Okay. Let's see the another example. Enter base. It's 5 and power 0. It gives 5 power 0 1 as I told in the first step of this code. Like anything power 0 except 0 power 0, another every integer power 0 equals to 1. And let's see some higher value numbers like 12, base is 12, power is 4. And we can get easily within a seconds like 12 power 4 equals to 2076, which will take more time by calculating by our prime. This code will run uh, this this code which will run in our brain as same it will run here, but it will take less time than our human. So this is the code to calculate the power of a number by using recursion method. Thank you.